me. I've been suffering in silence, and they paid me no mind. I've been stuck inside the shadows for a really long time. It feels like they forgot about me while I'm here to...
What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video. This time the Stallions are taking on a new opponent that isn't Conference USA, but we didn't play them last year. We're taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. I don't know a whole lot about Old Dominion and how they run, but this is going to be a very interesting game, I will say, at least. We'll see what happens, but Baltimore State is coming off a huge victory over the previously top-ranked UCLA Bruins. So we'll have to see if there's any drop-off in this game. And, oh, by the way, Baltimore State's ranked now, 21 in the nation. And actually, I'm going to show you the rankings right now. Sorry there's no news video this week. I lost the footage to it. My bad about that. But UCLA went down to 9 from 1. Kansas State is now number 1 ranked overall. And North Carolina is getting some first place votes as well. And Western Kentucky is 7-0 right now. And there you see it. Baltimore State is 21 in the nation. Ranked 21 in the nation. And again, in the media poll now, Kansas State is number 1 as well. UCLA just goes down to 8 now instead of 9 in the media poll. And look at this. Baltimore State is 15 in the media poll. So that's pretty damn good. Media is loving us right now. And hopefully this season finishes off good enough for Baltimore State to get a BCS bowl or something like that. I'm not thinking national championship, but that could happen at this point. If we look at the BCS rankings, we're 18th in the BCS polls. So Old Dominion won the toss. They're going to kick it off to us, and here we go. Jacob Spain is always to return this one. He's going to take it out of the end zone. He has a little bit of space, but only gets to the 21. All right, here's the man, Lewis Gibson, who had a pretty good game last week against UCLA, a 60% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns, as Jordan Burrell gets us started with a 5-yard carry up the middle. He's having a pretty good season. Started off really slowly, but picked it up as we went along. So 2nd and 5. Gibson going to roll out on the play action. And he has some space. He's going to run it himself. And he's pushed out after a 15-yard gain and a big first down for Baltimore State. Gibson just so elusive. And actually, there are some NFL scouts in the stands. They're looking at guys like Lewis Gibson, Jacob Spain. As Gibson back to pass, he throws it to Spain, and Spain makes a big catch. Gets a 20-yard gain in the first down. And Spain, I don't know if he's going to go to the NFL as a running back or a receiver, but he's going to find himself on some preseason roster next year. We'll have to see where he goes, though. 1st and 10, hand off to Spain. And he's going to bust forward for about 7 yards. Very tough 7-yard run right there. 2nd and 3. As Tracy goes in motion. Hand off to Spain again. Spain going to cut it outside and does a great job of making something out of nothing. 2 yards on the play. Now a 3rd and 1 for Baltimore State. Here's Gibson under pressure and gets it out to Harewood, who's tackled at the 20 or 19-yard line. First down regardless. So now it's a 2nd and 6. Gibson back to pass. He throws right side, finds Harewood, and Harewood's inside the 5. 12-yard gain in the play. Baltimore State looking really good in this first drive. So Gibson on the option, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the end zone. But a 2-yard gain, 2nd and goal. Gibson back to pass. Into the end zone, and there's Harewood with the catch for a touchdown. So Baltimore State with a very emphatic first drive of this game. And Gibson ends it with a great pass to Javier Harewood, his favorite target. And Baltimore State takes a 7-0 lead to start this one. Now we got ODU on offense, led by quarterback Blake LaRussa, only a redshirt sophomore. He gets it out to Melvin Vaughn for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Here's LaRussa over the middle, and a great catch by Marquez Little. 2 yards on the play now. 3rd and 4. LaRussa under pressure, and he's brought down for a sack. That's Nick Wentworth and Kevin Hodges there, as the 2 guards for the Monarchs just can't handle these guys. And Old Dominion will punt it away. Baltimore State ball. 1st and 10. Here's Gibson back to pass. He's going to go left side. And what a great catch by Aldrin Johnson. Are you kidding me? Brickhouse was all over him. The safety came over, but somehow Johnson makes the catch anyways. 36 yards on the play. Now a 1st and 10 for the Stallions deep inside Monarch territory. But Gibson just holds the ball way too long. Tried to dump it off to Tracy last second. But he is sacked for a 16-yard loss. Marvin Branch there credited with the sack. Now a 2nd and 26. Here's Gibson rolling out right. Hit as he throws and nearly intercepted. Terrible decision. Gibson probably should have just thrown that away. Now 3rd and 26 under pressure again. Gibson trying to get it to Duncan, but he can't hold on to it. And Baltimore State will probably punt it away. Yes, they will. So now 1st and 10 for ODU. Here's the LaRussa back to pass. He's going to throw it to the flat. There's Lowry with the catch. Ray Lowry with the 1st down. So now 1st and 10. Here's the screen pass. There's Fulham on the catch. And Fulham gets the 1st down. Almost stopped short, but able to fight forward. So now we got a 2nd and 6. Here's LaRussa over the middle to Duhart, and Duhart can't hold on to it. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Monarchs. Man in motion to the right. There's Vaughn. 3 wide right side. Here's LaRussa over the middle to Fulham, and Fulham can't get the 1st down. A great stop by Deontay Muhammad and Patrick Suttle, and the Monarchs will punt it away. So Baltimore State football. Here's a handoff to Burrell. Burrell gets outside and able to get about 8 yards before he's brought down near the sideline. 2nd and 2, handoff to Burrell again. And Burrell has some space this time. Gets to about the 46-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Jordan Burrell just a hard-nosed runner for this Baltimore State offense. So this time it's a play fake to him. Gibson throws it right side, finds Jimmy Blackman, and Blackman down to the 45-yard line. And that's going to bring an end to the 1st quarter. Baltimore State up 7-0 over Old Dominion, but the Monarchs are not going away quietly. So now we go into the 2nd quarter. Baltimore State on the 2nd and inches. Handoff up the middle to Burrell, and a really easy run right there. Great blocking by the offensive line. Burrell gets 5 on the 1st down. So now Spain in motion on 1st and 10. Here's a fake. No, a handoff to Burrell, but he goes nowhere. Loses 2 on the play. ODU just snuffed out that read option. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 12. Gibson back to pass. He rolls out right, throws it, and he finds Aldrin Johnson, who breaks the tackle and gets a big 1st down. Pushed out at the 19-yard line, a 24-yard gain as Johnson shows a lot of heart in that play. Now 1st and 10, hand off to Spain, and Spain is stood up at the line of scrimmage. Loses 2 on the play. Now 2nd and 12. 3 wide to the right side. Here's a fake. Gibson under pressure has to get rid of it. Finds Spain. And Jacob Spain able to fight forward and gets a 1st down. A great move to fight forward for those yards. And now it's a 1st and goal. A fake to Tracy, then pitch to Burrell. And Burrell goes nowhere. Swallowed up by this Monarch defense. Now 2nd and goal. Gibson to the fake to Burrell. He's going to throw it right side to Spain, and Spain can't get away this time, but gets 4 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal. Baltimore State looking to go up by 2 possessions somehow, some way on this drive. Here's Gibson under pressure. Rolls right, and he's just going to throw this one away. Baltimore State will take the 3. A great stand by the Monarch defense. So now about 5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. ODU trying to get on the board. Here's a handoff to Ray Lowry. And Lowry with a big hole right side. Gets about 15 on the play and a 1st down. Lowry really reminiscent of Jacob Spain, a very shifty runner. And he showed off the speed on that one. Now 2nd and 10. LaRussa under pressure. Just dumps it to Cox. And Jeremy Cox gets a 1-yard gain in the play. Now 3rd and 9. LaRussa, plenty of time to throw. Throws it, and a great catch by Fulham. Nordley Ford just got turned around on that one. And a 30-yard gain for the Monarchs. So ODU just outside the red zone. Here's LaRussa. Throws it left side to Little. And Marcus Little's fighting forward and nearly gets into the end zone. But a good play regardless to get the Monarchs to the 2-yard line. So now a 1st and goal. Handoff to Cox up the middle. And he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 2-yard run. And the Monarchs are on the board now. 10-7. Baltimore State still leads it. Now 1st and goal. Gibson on the read option. He has plenty of space. Gets about 9 yards. Now 2nd and 1. 2 receivers to the left side. Here's Gibson on the play action. Throws right side, and he finds Harewood, who makes a great catch. Able to hold on to it after getting smacked. And a first down. Here's Gibson. Throws right side, and a wide open Harewood. He's down to the 29-yard line. So ODU really struggling to stop this Baltimore State passing attack. It's 1st and 10. Gibson on the play fake. He rolls left. He has space. He has receivers open, but he decides to take the running space and gets 9 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 1. It's Gibson. He's going to throw it as he's hit and finds Johnson for a first down. And it's going to be a clipping call against Baltimore State. Jacob Spain, the culprit right there, and that's going to negate the first down and put Baltimore State back 11 yards. Lewis Gibson was shaken up on the last play, so Franklin Jones now in the game at quarterback, and he finds Johnson for a first down. So a great throw by Jones, and Gibson's back in the game. I'm told he just had an issue with his helmet. He wasn't actually hurt or anything, but he's back. And he throws it into the end zone to Shelton Bentley, the tight end. A huge touchdown for Baltimore State with just under 2 minutes to go. And a great play fake by Gibson, and he just airs it out. Bentley not really using the passing game too much, but he makes a great play on the ball there. Now a 17-7 lead for Baltimore State. LaRussa on the handoff on the draw play to Lowry. He goes nowhere, loses a yard. Now 2nd and 11. LaRussa back to pass now. Now he's going to run, and he dodges Collier. Gets a 13-yard gain in the first down. So the Monarchs trying to get on the board one more time before the end of the half. And he finds Little out of bounds at the 14. So now ODU with 1:34 to go. Here's a screen pass to Lowry. And he breaks the tackle from forward, but Hodges brings him down from behind, just 2 yards shy of the first down marker. And LaRussa on the read option brought down for a 5-yard loss, so ODU will punt it away to Baltimore State. Stallions with the ball. Here's a handoff to Burrell on the counter. 11 yards up the middle for a first down. So maybe Baltimore State might start pushing the ball down the field. Go up by even more before the half. Here's Gibson on the scramble. Plenty of space. And Gibson into Monarch territory with a big run. A 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spain on the jet sweep. Spain plenty of space. And he gets down to about the 27-yard line. Big run on the play. Now a 1st and 10. Gibson back to pass. Under pressure, a blitz coming. He scrambles towards the blitz side for whatever reason. Just not a very smart play right there. And McGumber nearly had an interception. Now 2nd and 10. Gibson on the play fake. He's going to throw this one. And a great catch by Harewood near the sideline. Didn't get out of bounds, so Baltimore State's going to have to hurry it up. Now 1st and goal. Gibson back to pass. He's going to scramble. And Gibson up the middle for the touchdown. A 9-yard run as Gibson dodges a few Monarch defenders on his way there. And that's going to bring it into the half. Baltimore State up 24-7 over the Monarchs. It's a great half of football for this Baltimore State offense. I wouldn't really say Baltimore State has to change too much offensively or defensively. They just got to stay the course, keep their foot on the neck of the Monarchs. In order for ODU to get back in the game, they're going to have to stop this passing game because Gibson looks really good. He looks on fire, like more than I've ever seen him. Just looks completely locked in. And the Monarchs are going to have a tough time stopping this dual threat quarterback. So ODU did start off with the ball in the second half, but they went 3 and out. So now Baltimore State football. Gibson back to pass. He's going to throw it deep, and a great catch by Harewood. These receivers for Baltimore State have just really come up clutch today. Now 1st and goal. Gibson on the read option. He's going to run it up the middle. Gets about 6 on the play. It's going to be interesting to see where Gibson plays in the NFL. I don't know if he'll play quarterback. He could play. He nearly threw an interception right there. But he's a little too tall to be a running back. Maybe he'll play receiver or tight end or something. As Gibson throws it left side to Johnson. An 11-yard gain in the first down. Now 2nd and 10. Gibson back to pass. He finds Harewood over the middle. And a 9-yard gain in the play. It's just a 3rd and 2. Gibson back to pass. Under pressure. He might try to run this one. He has space. And he's going to run, and he's going to get in the end zone for a touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the game. And Baltimore State looking to run away with this one now. 31-7 is your score. Just more than halfway through the third quarter. As C.J. Hunter just fell over, and Duhart could not make the catch. Now 3rd and 10. LaRussa back to pass. Screenplay to Lowry, and Lowry blown up. Might have lost a little bit, and the Monarchs will punt it away after another 3 and out. 1st and 10, Gibson back to pass. He's going to roll right, and he's going to run to the left side. Nobody's on the left side really within range to stop him from getting a big gain on the run. And he gets out of bounds, a 23-yard carry on the play. Now 1st and 10. Here's the throw to Blackman, and a great adjustment. It looks like Gibson just called an audible at the line of scrimmage. And big 1st and goal now. Gibson going to get into the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown. And a 38-7 lead for the Stallions. Now LaRussa back to pass. He's going to throw left side to Vaughn, and Muhammad pushes him out of bounds. A 3-yard gain in the play. So now 2nd and 7. Here's LaRussa. He's going to try to scramble, but Kegler's right there, and he's brought down from behind anyways. Hodges with the tackle. Now a 3rd and 5. LaRussa throws it, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. ODU will punt it away again. So now Baltimore State trying to extend their lead. Here's a handoff to Burrell. Up the middle. Gets 8 yards on the play. Baltimore State is trying to run the clock. Handoff to Burrell right side. And Burrell gets a 5-yard gain. Baltimore State just pretty much focusing on the run now. Tracy in motion to the left. Pitch to Burrell. Gets some blocks downfield, and Burrell has plenty of space. Can he get into the end zone? Yes, he does. 30-yard touchdown run for Jordan Burrell. And now Baltimore State up 38 points. 45-7 is your score as LaRussa tries to run this one. Gets about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Here's the run. LaRussa gets about 7 yards on the play. He's trying to put the team on his back now. Here's LaRussa, throws left side, and a great catch by Melvin Vaughn near the sideline. So now 1st and 10, new set of downs. LaRussa back to pass out of the pistol, goes right side, finds Vaughn again. Kegler can't bring him down, but Taquan Clay with a big hit. Another set of downs for the Monarchs as LaRussa nearly intercepted by Lawrence Albert. Just couldn't hold on to the football. Now 2nd and 10. LaRussa back to pass. No, he's going to hand it off to Lowry on the draw, and he goes nowhere. Now 3rd and 10. LaRussa right side, and a great catch by Marcus Little. 1st down. Monarchs just trying to make it look respectable now. Here's a screen to Lowry. Brought down from behind for a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14. LaRussa under pressure, throws it to Little. And Little fighting forward gets to the 26-yard line. An 8-yard gain to end that quarter. So at the end of the third, it's 45-7 Baltimore State. Old Dominion just trying to make it look respectable now. So now for the fourth quarter, 3rd and 6. LaRussa back to pass, under pressure, gets it away, and incomplete. Would have been a great catch had he have caught it. But instead it's a 4th and 6 now for the Monarchs. LaRussa back to pass. He throws the right side, finds Fulham. Hunter with a big hit, but Fulham still has the 1st down. So the Monarchs, again, just trying to make it look respectable. Here's LaRussa over the middle to Duhart. Kegler brings him down before he gets the 1st down, though. It's now 2nd and inches. LaRussa throws right side, and that's Fulham for a touchdown. So trying to pad the stats at this point. Baltimore State already has their 2nd-team offense in the game. Here's Josh Seymour, the true freshman. Seymour gets a big 1st down, 13 yards on his first carry of the game. So another 1st down. And another handoff to Seymour. And another pretty solid run. Gets about 6 on this one. Now 2nd and 4. It's pitch left side to Seymour. He has space, and he's hit hard. Only a yard on the play. Now 3rd and 3. Jones is going to throw it now. He throws it right side, and Rayshawn Griffin is belted. as Baltimore State will have to punt it now. Here's the throw, LaRussa on 1st and 10, but incomplete, out of bounds, but they're going to call roughing the passer on Baltimore State. That's Kamani Stokes, the senior, on the infraction. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 26 with 6 minutes to go. Here's LaRussa, and he's going to scramble, and Muhammad can't bring him down, but he's finally brought down after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. LaRussa under pressure just dumps it to Lowry. Cole Wynn can't make the tackle, and that's exactly why he got benched in the first place. Lowry with an 8-yard gain in the first down. So now 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. Here's LaRussa. He's going to scramble, and he's brought down from behind. A 1-yard loss on the play, and that's counted as a sack. Now 2nd and 11. Here's LaRussa. It's going to be tipped away by Russell Sands, the former starting defensive end. Now a 3rd and 11, man in motion to the right side. Here's LaRussa. He's going to throw it to Cox, and Cox just stiff arms Muhammad on the play. And a 17-yard gain in the first down. Here's LaRussa on the handoff to Cox up the middle. Gets about 5 yards on the play. Russell Sands on this tackle. Cox on 2nd and 5, goes nowhere, loses 2 yards on the play. So this is Baltimore State's second team defense looking pretty good so far. Now 3rd and 7, a counter to Lowry. Lowry in the open field, and Francis can't bring him down, that is. 17 yards and a first down. And about 4 minutes to go in this one. Here's LaRussa. Throws it right side of the Little, and Demerick Cole burns him down. Just shy of the first down marker, 2nd and inches now, and LaRussa goes down. Baltimore State with a heavy blitz. Patrick Suttle credited with the sack on the blitz. Now 3rd and 9. Here's LaRussa. He's under pressure, hit as he throws, and Fulham can't haul it in. So that'll bring up a 4th and 9 for the Monarchs. Here's LaRussa. Under pressure, and he's brought down for a sack. A great play by the Baltimore State second team. And now Baltimore State looks to run the clock out. Here's Seymour. Plenty of space up to 50, the 40. Back jukes, and he's tackled at the 38-yard line. So Baltimore State trying to methodically run the clock out. Here's a handoff to Seymour left side. And gets about 5 yards on the play. He's going to be very exciting to see in this offense next year when he gets more opportunities, as Childs gets 2 yards on the play. And now 3rd and 3. Brian Childs can't get the first down, but gets a yard on the play. And Baltimore State's going to go for it, actually. Here's Jones, and he nearly intercepted by James Brickhouse. And now ODU will get the ball right back with 1:44 to go. And LaRussa's sacked on the first play of the drive. Mike Vitito there for the sack. Now 2nd and 20. Trying to get one more touchdown just to make it look good. And Duhart with a huge catch. Jonathan Duhart, plenty of space, and I don't think anybody's going to catch him. An 80-yard touchdown reception just to pad the stats a little bit. And ODU's actually going to kick the onside kick now. Here's the kick, and Baltimore State can't recover it. ODU picks it up. Jelani Carter with the recovery. I don't know how much that's really going to mean, though. Baltimore State's up big right now. Here's LaRussa under pressure, hit as he throws incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. ODU looks like they're just really padding the stats at this point. And throws it to Little, a stiff arm, 2 stiff arms. And Cole Wynn actually makes a tackle at the 29. 55 seconds to go. Here's LaRussa. Trying to put up some more points. Here's a catch by Vaughn. And he's tackled from behind after a 17-yard gain. 50 seconds to go. ODU actually called a timeout. They think they might have a chance to come back in this one, it looks like. LaRussa over the middle to Fulham for a touchdown. So now a 45-27 game. And actually, if they get the 2-point conversion, it's going to be a 2-possession game. And Duhart with the catch. And now it's 45-29 and another onside kick. And ODU recovers this one. So maybe 46 seconds to go. Maybe they'll come back. Baltimore State's first team is back in the game as well. ODU I don't know what they're really trying to accomplish here, but maybe. And here's a catch by Fulham. Brought down at the 24-yard line. 41-yard gain. And don't look now, but ODU actually has a chance to win this game, or at least send it to overtime. They're down 16, and they've recovered 2 onside kicks in a row. 33 seconds to go. Here's LaRussa under pressure, finds Little, and Kegler with a big hit.
Personal foul.
And they're going to get Baltimore State with roughing the passer again. This time it's Lakeem Foster. So now the Monarchs with the ball at the 8-yard line. 28 seconds to go. Here's LaRussa right side to Lowry. And he's brought down after a 5-yard gain. And LaRussa just going to spike it on second down. Now 3rd and goal. Here's LaRussa. Throws it nearly intercepted. Just swatted away by Foster. So now 4th and goal. Last chance for ODU. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Cox. And why not? 3-yard run for the touchdown. And ODU is down 10, a 2-point conversion away from making this a 1-possession game with 10 seconds to go. Here's Cox on the counter, and Albert brings him down before he gets into the end zone. So that ends ODU's comeback bid. They're still going to kick the onside kick, maybe to pad the stats a little bit more. And this time, Jimmy Blackman gets it for Baltimore State, and that's your ball game. Baltimore State pretty much in total control for most of the game until the 4th quarter. They kind of took their foot off the neck of Old Dominion, and Old Dominion ended up making it a game at the end, but Baltimore State still gets the victory, 45-35. And you got to give ODU credit. They could have just given up in the 4th quarter, but even after getting the touchdown, they kicked onside kick after onside kick, ended up making it at least a little, not even a little bit, a lot more respectable, to be honest with you. And actually had a chance to maybe tie the game before the end of regulation. But failing that 2-point conversion just didn't do them any favors. If they gotten that, they may have had the momentum to get that onside kick. But Baltimore State just really, the second team just really let the game actually come into question at a certain point. But Baltimore State able to end up with the victory. Lewis Gibson with a great game, 19 for 25, 283 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jordan Burrell, a touchdown, 87 yards on 12 carries. Gibson had 12 carries, 90 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. So 5 overall. Javier Harewood had a great game, 8 catches, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Offensive line did a pretty good job for the most part. Baldridge did give up a sack. And 4 sacks for this Baltimore State defense. No interceptions again. Baltimore State really struggling to force turnovers this season. But somehow, some way, they're still ranked 21 in the nation. Manley only had to punt twice, and no kick returns for touchdowns for Spain. Blake LaRussa had a ridiculous game today. Didn't have much space to run the ball most of the game, but that 4th quarter was ridiculous for him and the rest of the Monarch defense. And defensively, they did get 2 sacks. Baltimore State usually gives up more sacks than that, but the offensive line really came to play today. And this isn't the end of the video. Usually I talk about, leave a like and subscribe here, but I have one more thing to discuss before the end of this video. So I started a little straw poll because I decided that I'm going to integrate the Baltimore State Dynasty and the Jets Connected franchise. And I want to know, which seniors do you guys want to see me put into the franchise? Now, obviously, Lewis Gibson and Jacob Spann are probably going to be the 2 guys I put into the franchise regardless. But I want to know, who else do you guys want to see in there? We got Adam Lewis, the right tackle, Matthew Hudson, the defensive end, left guard Judah Stevens, Lakeem Foster, the other defensive end, Lawrence Albert, the free safety, and Muhasibi Conley, the receiver, the reserve receiver. Now, I didn't put Brian Childs into the list because he doesn't get a whole lot of playing time. He's like the 4th running back now. But if you want to see him get put into the list as well, I might make a new poll. But I don't think anybody's really a Brian Childs fan. But yeah, the link to the poll is going to be in the description below. Also, I really need you guys, when you do your recruits, to be a little more informative when you make your recruit. Don't just tell me, oh, he has great speed but bad hands or something like that. Give me a range of attributes you want for him. If you see Mitchell's scheme comment, usually he does a great, well, not even usually, all the time he does a great job I keep praising Mitchell because he's like the only person who really outlines what he wants his player to look like, what he wants his player to be like. So that's about it, guys. Just help me help you. That's all I'm asking. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button, hit the like button as well. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. I'm out of here. Deuces.